In the 21st century, on the feet of most young women, you would spot high heel shoes. Hardly would one attend a social event without seeing platform heels, wedges, kissing heels, or stilettos. This is even more common at religious gatherings. Available statistics indicate that 72% of women wear high heels, and 39% of these women wear them daily. So what is the reason behind this fascination?
Almost every day. Because I feel good wearing them. Makes me feel confident and sexy. I love them since childhood. I remember sometimes I could put stones in my chaliwate, so they would look like hills. So I just grew up loving them.
For some men, there's nothing sexier than a woman in heels. Beautiful, provocative, and sexy. High heels may be all these things and more, but they are sometimes not too practical and comfortable to wear. They're not good for driving. They get stuck in things. Women in heels can't walk comfortably in grass, cobbled streets, and they need to be extra careful on polished floors. Some women can't even survive an hour in heels.
Personally, when I wear a little more than 4 inches, close to some hours, I shake a lot. But because, I know how it looks like in the outside, I try to comport myself and I enjoy it a little bit. Especially when I walk with my sister and then I'll be holding her small. That kind of feeling. But generally, the fact that you appear nice and you are looking all sexy and all that's the consolation. So it makes you walk well.
I was at church trying to reach to somebody and the place wasn't too smooth. I had gravels and I tripped. It's very best if you put in flat shoes or flat slippers or something in your bag, so you can just change up when you're not very okay with the floor.
It is almost as though they just weren't made for walking in. Well, come to think of it, originally they weren't. Heels were adopted by the European aristocracy as a signal of status. The logic was that only someone who didn't have to work could possibly go around in such impractical footwear. Men were the first sex to don high heel shoes. Women started wearing high heels as a way of trying to appropriate masculine power, an effort to masculinize their outfits. The lower class also began to wear high heels as fashion typically filters down from the elite. The elite, in response to imitations from women and workers whom they considered as lesser people, increased the length of the heels in order to maintain upper class distinction. Eventually, men quit wearing heels because their association with women tainted their power as a status of symbol for men. With Enlightenment, which emphasized rationality and more practical footwear, everyone quit wearing high heels. But guess what brought heels back for women? Pornography. Mid-19th century pornographers began posting female nudes in high heels, and the rest is history. Now, high heels have evolved. Platform heels, wedges, stilettos, you name it. Not forgetting the high-heeled shoes made with African fabric, the latest Ghanaian trend. We're here with a stylist, Immaculata Labi. She's going to tell us more about heels and where to wear what. But before we start, tell me, why should we even wear heels?
Well, you have to wear heels to accentuate your look to different places at a point, and then it enhances the clothes you're wearing. When you have cocktails or weddings or red carpet I strictly advise heels for red carpet.
Can we just wear any types of heels, or we have specific type of heels for specific events?
Trends come in every day, and once we go on changing trends, we have the different heels coming. We have even the heels that are carved in different shapes. If you're going for a wedding, you cannot pick out heels that you use for, let's say, clubbing, with all the blogs and the detail, because for me this event is one on a mature side, and then two, you don't really need all the eyes rolling, you understand me? So you might want to appear simple and classy. People would like to pick toned down colors for weddings, like cream or peach or silver, metallic, yes, and some will try to avoid colors such as neon or red. The workplace, we deal with clients or other business partners, and then you need these people to think highly of you at the work area. So truthfully, you can come in with the heels that you were able to take to the club back in your workplace. You might want to avoid some color tones like the orange, you know, the blues, the greens in the workplace. We had an era where if you wear a yellow bag, we think you should do a yellow shoe or some yellow dresses. No, I mean, now the coordinations that they're out of vogue. You can even hold a peach bag, wear brown shoes, and decide to wear white dress, and at a point you don't have anything matching. But normally I advise people with a little more background about fashion to do this, because sometimes when the coordination is not done right, it's an eyesore.
Beyond beauty, it is a cash cow for most boutiques. If 10 people walk into the shop, how many people would buy loafers and how many would buy platform?
8 out of the 10. 2 will go in for the loafer and 8 will go in for the platform. This shoe, it costs 150. This costs 200. The highest is 200.
Well, I would choose my flats any day over heels. But I must admit that I envy my colleagues like Sandra, Nanaba, Ama, and Samoki, who rock those heels without wobbling. Living It, our new lifestyle segment, was brought to you by Lipton Tea, which is still the world's #1 tea brand.